There was again, it shows you I've been spending too much time reading on this shit, but I'm fascinated by this idea that we're trying to do two things that are completely opposed to each other. Stop fossil fuels and also keep critical minerals in the ground that we're going to need to pursue green energy. That part is amazing, but I did actually write down. Well,
but that is part of the problem with green energy, is that it's not really green, because you do have to mine. And when you do mine, there is consequences. There's
consequences, and that's. But as you pointed out, look, we mine cleaner and safer than anybody else, and that's why there was a. I'm gonna actually read a quote. This shows you. Look, see, I feel like I'm maturing. I've gotten more organized.
You're so prepared, Mike. I'm so proud of you.
I know. Look, this. See, I know. There have been times when you've been staring at me, thinking, "Where the fuck is he talking about? Or is he going? Is he taking a nap?" So they had a hearing in Arizona not too long ago about critical minerals, the issue of critical minerals, and the importance of them, and the importance of speeding up the permitting process. If we want to pursue a green future, you got to do it. And this guy, Congressman, I know I've got a note here, Paul Gosar, from wherever, Arizona, said, and this is a quote, "The anti-mining actions by the Biden administration hurt America's economy, threaten our national security, and push mineral production abroad, where environmental and labor standards pale in comparison with our own," right? And that's absolutely correct. And again, all you have to do is look at what goes on in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. It's insane, but I don't see that we're going to walk that back, right? Because there's too much pushback, and no matter what mineral you're talking about, I don't see that necessarily changing unless you get maybe a change in administration, and then you get the effort to deregulate, and then you speed up permitting. But at some point, we're going to be screwed. China recently put the brakes on exporting a couple of minerals that are critical to producing mineral systems and solar panels, and they've done that in the past, right? And that should be a clear signal to us that we got to change our thought process on all of this. But I'm not confident that will happen. So anyway.
Yeah, I'm not confident either, because it seems like that narrative is just in the American public. You know, the mining is bad, we need to go green, but they don't see the inconsistencies of taking those two positions at the same time.
Well, the Republicans have never done a particularly good job of messaging, right? And they need to get better at it. So, and I think they will. There's a few bills passed around apparently that may help the situation, but for now, I guess, with China's kind of significant control over the minerals as it stands, we don't have any option other than to deal with them, right? And so no wonder we sometimes don't push back. And I guess that's where I was coming back around. You said, well, why don't we push back, or how we, we don't have that much leverage right now. So I think that's part of the answer.
Well, there's also, we need a push for nuclear.